Hello everyone, Ash here. It's time for another Sailor V chapter. This one is Chapter 12, Pet Chapter 2. We start off with this one with Sailor V reading manga, and Artemis says, "Mine, don't read manga while walking, it makes for an ugly sight." She goes, "Oh, shut up, Artemis. This is the ultimate climax of Mama Cern hit series Our Wedding." And she dreams of our wedding when a puppy's about to get hit by a car, so she transforms into Sailor V. But too late. Artemis already saved the puppy, or what he thinks is a female kitty. And so Artemis suddenly hears the name Luna, and suddenly goes, "Yes, my cute little Luna! Luna!" And he starts literally dreaming about Luna, thinking this is the one Luna he's been looking for, but finds out it's a dog. And he goes, a dog! And apparently she got a place called Petsalon Wan Wan. And the person the dog that Artemis saved apparently was the manga artist for the series that Sailor V was reading right now. And the editor comes in and says, "Hey, He says, "I finally found you. You know you're not supposed to run away." And he goes, "Huh? Are you that Sinel's friend?" And she goes, "You're kidding, he looks just like Ace. He's super cool, crazy cool." He goes, "Yes, sir. I am Snell's really close friend. And I'm Sinsa's editor. My name is Shuo Patsuzu. Could you please be Snell's assistant on her pages?" So basically, Sailor V now gets to become assist on the pages for the manga that she's writing, that Sinsa's writing right now. God, I suck with Japanese names. And when they get there, they find out how fucking huge the place is, and that apparently Sinsa's workroom is apparently 10 times worse than Sailor V's room. Not to mention it's 10 times bigger. So basically basically the story of what this manga is it's about 10 girls who work at a wedding store, and they're also great warriors who fight at night. 9 of them get married and retire except for one. There's only one left, main character Linda. Will Linda ever become a Kotal mask bride? What's interesting about this, when you look at one of the pages here, they all conveniently look like the Sailor Guardians. God, I gotta give this is why I love Noko Takeichi as a writer. She really is smart about stuff like this. They all look. She's got everything all planned out what she's gonna do, and you can already tell right now she knows where she wants to take this series, and she's got it all set. I gotta give her so much credit for being really smart and intelligent on doing all this. Very smart work, and I absolutely love her as a writer. For the stuff like this is one of the reasons why I love her as a writer. But moving on, as we continue with this chapter, we find out that they finished it. And because Sailor V worked really hard, she got an assistant's pay, huh? I didn't know I'd get something like this, and it's a thick wad of bills. Damn. Wow, a thick wad of... And this thing's pretty damn thick, too. Well, I mean, surely she worked for this money. There's no way Artemis can possibly say she can't have it. And Artemis says, "Give it back." Of course, Levy's trying to fight, saying, "After Maria-san was so nice to give it to me." You're a champion of justice dedicated to helping people. Do you think receiving money like this is right? Not to mention a wad of money like that. Now let's go. It's an interesting debate topic. Should she be allowed to keep the money or not? Well, what the hell? Let her keep the money, Artemis. Come on, let her have a little fun in life. But anyways, moving on. We see that Artemis is starting to fall for the dog. And she even says, and Maria says, "It seems that Luna-chan's taking a real liking to Artemis-chan. Maybe I'll take the two of them as models for characters." Mario, and then we see that Mario says that Artemis and Sylvie can come back anytime. This is the home as your this. Think of this as your home. I don't really have friends. And Sylvie is absolutely loving it. So happy. But one thing we do notice is that some of Maria's work is that she seems to draw, she has a lot of pictures of Ace. And in fact, in her mangas, one of the characters looks almost exactly like Ace, and everyone can notice it. So that's an interesting little tidbit there. But not to mention the other does look pretty much like Ace as well. What's interesting, though, is that Artemis is starting to fall for Luna. Doesn't care that he's a dog. Well, she's a dog. He even says, "Luna-chan, I know she's a dog, but she's so cute." And Artemis is getting all googie and all happy about it. And the scariest thing of all in this chapter, this time we find we are in rare agreement, aren't we, Artemis? So that I can get close to Baka-san. And Artemis says, so that I can get close to Luna-chan. I will go to Sensei's house every chance I get. So yes, they're both in rare agreement. Next, we actually see a little picture of Sailor Moon. Yep, we see Usagi just looking in a window right there. Looking at wedding dresses. In fact, Sylvie wants to get married and retire. That's one of her ultimate goals, is to get married and retire and be happy. So later that day, they arrive at Maria's house, and she's having a bit of writer's block. "I can't come up with any plot ideas. I'm in a slump." Sensa, pull yourself together. How about you draw Luna-chan and Artemis together? Maybe you can come up with something you're drawing. How about that? Yeah, I'll try that. So Sylvie decides to sit back and read some manga and drink some tea. While Maria draws Luna-chan and Artemis. And Artemis is dreaming of marriage and retirement. And he says, "Dare I even think it?" Getting all happy and giggy about being next to Luna-chan when suddenly Luna-chan attacks Maria Sensa, then attacks Artemis. Artemis is out of it for a second, then he gets up and he has to wake up Sailor V. And Sailor V wakes up and finds out that Luna-chan was apparently of one of the bad guys of the pet chapters. So she transforms into Sailor V. But on top of that, you know how Artemis was falling in love with Luna-chan because he thought Luna-chan was a girl? Nope, Luna-chan is a guy. Yep, so Artemis was falling in love with a guy, saying how cute he was. I love what he even says. In other words, Mana's cats and dogs are pretty much like saying things. Oh wait, that's not wrong. Sorry, wrong one. Basically, that was from Codename Sailor Free. This is what that's from. Codename Sailor V, friend and ally to all, help with doggies everywhere. In other words, Sailor V, cats and dogs are pretty much the same thing. It even says her line from last time just changed from cat to dog. And so Sailor V busts out a new weapon, a katana, and slices him in half. And he disappears, and all the evil dogs that were getting ready to attack disappear, and so does the pet saloon Wawa disappears. And of course, the editor wakes up, and this is absolutely hilarious. This is what editors see. Apparently, there's a little scene here where the editor, what he actually thinks he's seeing is He sees her, but he sees also the pages. And there's even a little joke there saying, to editors, this is what it looks like. Instead of a human, they're pages. That's what editors see. And then he tries waking up Maria, and he goes, please snap out of it, manga pages-san. No, I mean, sensei-san. No, if I don't come back with my pages, I'll be fired. Yeah, you really care there, don't you, pal? So, Maria Sensei's glasses fall off, and suddenly he and Bana-san see each other, and that apparently she's absolutely gorgeous. And can't believe how incredibly gorgeous she is. And Mai even says, Sensei, you're such a liar. Sensei, you're such a liar. Linda from your manga looks exactly like you. To think you were that beautiful, I lose. And she can't believe it. This is the worst. Luna wasn't just a dog, she was a he. And that's Artemis right there in the back of the head, just horrified the fact he was trying to get on with a male dog. So apparently, Maria Sensei and the editor both get married. And they get married and retire, and of course, Serevi's dream is to get married and retire as well, and the chapter ends. And Artemis is dreaming about that and is thinking about Luna-chan. He says, it's a name with that nostalgic ring to it. I wonder what you're doing right now. This was easily enough one of the funniest chapters I've actually read. It was really funny, really clever. Oh man. It's one of the reasons why I love Noko Takanishi as a writer. She's such a great writer. Really putting tad hints like that really works, and you could tell she was planned a lot ahead of time. This was a great chapter from beginning to end. So anyways, tune in next time for Pet Chapter 3, the final chapter of the Pet Chapters. This is Ash saying so long, I'm out. Good night.